Hi everyone. This week's lessons for character education with myself, Ms. Griffith, is going to be about anxiety. We will talk a little bit about what anxiety is and how we recognize anxiety in our body. And then after, we are going to do a read along for a story called A Little Spot of Anxiety. And then we will review a coping skill that they give you in the story that I think is really cool and awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so like we said, today's lesson is about anxiety. What is anxiety? Anxiety is a feeling that your body has. It's a response or reaction that your body has to being overwhelmed, to being stressed. It happens when you're scared of something that may happen that you're sure. I have a test coming up and I'm not ready for this test. I'm scared. I'm stressed out. I'm feeling anxiety. It can happen when you're worried about something that you don't know if it's going to happen. I might have a pop quiz. So I'm feeling anxiety because I'm worried about it. I'm overwhelmed by the feeling of what if it may not happen. So you can feel anxiety if something's going to happen for certain and if something may not happen. Here are 10 ways to recognize anxiety. Sweating. You're just sweating a lot under your armpits, around you, your shirt sticking to you because you're sweating so much because your body's worked up. Stomach troubles. You had a good breakfast. You're full. There's nothing wrong. You're not sick, but your stomach hurts so much because of anxiety. Your heart is beating so fast you think it's going to pop out of your chest. Procrastination. You have math homework to do. You have ELA homework to do. You have writing homework to do. You have science homework to do. You have to clean your room. You have so many things to do, but you cannot get anything done right now. You're putting it all off because those things aren't important to you. All that matters is the thing that you are worried about, that you're feeling anxiety over. Trouble breathing. You find yourself taking shorter, quicker breaths when you need to go slower. You need to breathe in and out slower. Lack of patience, something that didn't bother you yesterday bothers you today. Maybe that someone borrowed your crayons and you were fine with it, but today if someone borrowed your crayons, you would not be okay with it because you were just not patient today. Today you can't wait 5 seconds for your mom to get off the phone because you need to talk to her right now, and that makes you frustrated or upset because you are feeling anxiety. Headaches. Your head is hurting, it's pounding, you had a full night rest, you had enough water in your body, you're you're fine, but you have this headache, and that's because so many other things are happening. Your stomach troubles, you're worrying, your heart is beating so fast, and all those things together is giving you a headache. Avoidance. You are making up, hey, I don't want to go to school because I feel so sick today. But there's nothing wrong with you. What you're really avoiding is the test you might have to take that you feel anxiety over. Insomnia means you're having a hard time sleeping at night because your brain is working double, triple, quadruple time, worrying about that thing that may or may not occur. Overthinking, you're asking yourself so many questions. You're getting stuck on what if this happens? What if this doesn't happen? What if that? What if this? What if so many things? And that is causing you anxiety. So let's go ahead and get into our story, A Little Spot of Anxiety. And we learned something really cool in here that I'm going to be using for myself, that I'm going to teach to other scholars because I think it's such a great tool, a great little trick to help us when we're feeling anxious in any situation. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. Of Anxiety, a story about calming your worries, written and illustrated by Diane Alber. Hi, I'm Peaceful Spot, and this is Gray Spot, an anxiety spot. What's an anxiety spot? He looks worried. Your anxiety spot can show up when you are feeling worried, nervous, anxious, or scared. Anxiety is one of the many emotions we can experience every day. Other emotions are sadness and anger too. We all have those emotions inside us, but we feel the best when we are in our peaceful spot. Your anxiety spot makes you worry a lot, especially when you try new things. Remember when you first tried to play soccer? what if I'm bad at this? Or when you had to take a test, what if I fail? Every time your anxiety spots asks you, what if? Remember, you can always answer with, I can do this. That will help you change your anxiety spot to a peaceful spot, like me. It's okay to have small anxiety spots because sometimes worrying protects you. But when your worries become too big or too many, it doesn't feel very good. And it can make you miss out on things that are fun and good for you. Sometimes when your anxiety begins to grow, it can cause a tummy ache or it can make you start to sweat. This is your body telling you that you need to manage your anxiety spot quickly. Did you know there are things you can do to keep your anxiety spot from getting too big? Like making sure you're eating healthy and making sure you are getting plenty of rest. This will give your body enough energy to help prevent your anxiety spot from showing up. Music, drawing, and writing can help you express your worries through art instead of letting your anxiety spot grow. Sometimes you end up in a situation where your anxiety spot surprises you and it can start growing really fast. But before you panic, I want to show you how to quickly shrink your anxiety spot. Okay, look at your hand. Now, imagine 5 gray spots on your fingers and 1 green spot on your palm, just like this. Now, with your pointer finger on your other hand, I want you to draw an imaginary line from one of the gray spots to the green spot on your palm and repeat after me. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. Imagine the worry on your gray spot, anxiety spot, is traveling to the green, peaceful spot and becoming calm. Now, for the second part. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. Imagine yourself blowing the worry off of your gray spots. Now, all you can see is a calm green spot. Taking slow, deep breaths is a great way to calm your anxiety spot. Now that it's not near you anymore, it can't make you worry. Okay, now that you have learned a way to calm your anxiety spot down, let's try it in situations where your anxiety spot surprised you. Like your first day of school, being away from your parents or guardian can make you scared and anxious. Or meeting new people can make you worried that you won't fit in. This is a perfect time to practice our little trick. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. Or when you showed up to a party and your anxiety spot came with you. Sometimes it's hard to be around new people, but worrying only makes your anxiety spot grow. Instead, practice our little trick. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. The more times that you shrink your anxiety spot down, the stronger your peaceful spot becomes. Celebrate when you were able to shrink down your anxiety spot. Use that confidence to help you in new situation where your anxiety spot shows up. If you need some help, just remember our little trick. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. Wow. So I hope you guys enjoyed the book a lot. Like I said, it's one of the books that I enjoyed reading during this quarantine, and I have been reading a lot of children's books, and this is definitely one of my favorites. And they have a bunch of different other books that are related to this and coping skills and our feelings that we'll do over the course of the next couple of weeks that I hope you guys will enjoy as I share them with you. So the coping skill from this, that I think it's great and that you should practice. And you can practice by teaching your mom or your grandma, your dad or uncle or cousin, little sister, little brother, whoever, your palm. So from the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. So what you want to do is from the tip of your finger to the middle of your palm on each finger. And you want to make sure that you're connecting and you're rubbing down to your palm. And you're saying from the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this. I can be calm. From the tip of my finger to the middle of my palm, I can do this, I can be calm. This worry grew too big and cannot stay. Take a deep breath and blow it away. And I hope that helps you guys blow away your worries. You guys stay safe, stay calm, stay stress-free, and I will see you guys next week.